Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Um, Divine Feminines especially. It's really important for you to disconnect from time today. Even if it's just for a moment. When you do that, you are sitting outside of time. You are freeing yourself from being enslaved by time. And it's really important that you do that. It's really important that you come into your feminine energy and just be. However long that is, the ripple effect of that freedom is massive. You're sitting in a quantum space. You're sitting outside of time. And in your empowered state, that dictates how you spend your time and how you spend your presence. So it's really important for you to disconnect from the construct of time today. It's like I feel that the structure of time, I see it like it's an entity, like it's a being. Let's say time is a person. It's very controlling. It believes that it has all the power to, and we tune into that. We plug into and we give it power by connecting in with that structure. At some point today, it's almost like turn your phone off. I was sitting here a little bit ago and I took the battery out of my clock because anytime that I would sit here and close my eyes, just listen, just be present, I would just hear the ticking of the clock. And it's just that's the just seeing this timeline of human evolution where we have a limited amount of time in our physical bodies. And I feel like that the awareness of that has taken over the awareness of our eternal consciousness. That we only have so much time in this body right now, and we have to do all of the things, and we have to be, and we have to experience as much as we can. But I think the pressure of that time has secretly been kind of running things, and it actually slows time down, or it speeds it up. That's what it does, is it speeds it up. It ages us before our time. I was telling somebody the other day too, like, I feel like the older I get, the younger I feel, the younger I look, the more spiritual I become, the more I sit in higher consciousness, my higher self, in the flow of this light that I allow to come through and channel. The younger I feel, the younger I look. I texted somebody the other day too, like I haven't taken the time or had the time to sit down and do these videos or be in this energy. And I feel like it affected the way that I looked. I look in the mirror, I'm like, I'm looking so much older now. And I had bags under my eyes, and I was looking at these pictures of myself with my family over the holidays and just like comparing it to other times. I'm like, why did I look so young then? Not just because time has passed and my body is getting older, but it was because of where the state of mind that I was in, or the state of spirit that I was in at the time. I was connected more with my spiritual path, more with my readings and being intuitive and being in my feminine at the time when I was looking younger. And I was like, oh, I just needed to take the time to witness that this time period of my life back then, when I looked a certain way, it was because I was like deep in my spiritual exploration and into my intuition and connecting with spirit. And recently I've been more connected to the human realm and like the construct of time and this linear reality, and trying to anchor things here in my human life instead of just allowing them to be. I do feel like there is a merge happening, though, between all the information that I was getting in that spiritual state at that time period of my life. It's like I was downloading all of that, and it was just filling me with this light and filling me with this light. But at some point, it does need to be applied and created in this human environment. It's like that, the merge of that, that's all very feminine energy. I was in massive feminine energy, flowing, and in that state, I was in very, very dominant feminine energy in order to really get to know her and to receive her and learn how to receive. Now the masculine energy is coming in, and it's like, okay, we take all of that, and now what do we do with it? Now there are things that we need to do with that. And so then it was this like overabundant masculine energy, and like really the last couple of weeks especially, that has been doing and creating action, and like it was too much masculine all at once, but just like that was all too much feminine all at once. Now it's time to start merging the two, taking all of that downloaded knowledge and applying it into this human life, into this human experience that my consciousness has dropped into for this short amount of time. But what this higher consciousness is really trying to communicate to us is that it's not a short amount of time. I mean, it is a really long, it can feel like an infinite experience, this human life that we are living at this time, because we've had many of those lives too. It starts over again. It does. So like, let's stretch it out. Disconnect from time and make it all that it can be now. Our consciousness is like, you're eternal. Even this human body can be eternal. It's time to merge those things, that awareness. Make each of the moments seem like you're outside of time. I'm seeing how time is just controlling so many things. It rules our lives. Because we allow it to. I'm witnessing myself in my job itself. And it's like, I'm hourly. And so I'm adding up all of these hours that I am being paid for my worth. And during those times, I have 2-hour time blocks that I'm timing the whole thing to make sure we get back at a certain time, and everything revolves around time and timing. And I haven't been spending enough time in divine timing. So I've been spending time in this human timing, the human structure that time dictates, and not enough outside of time. I think that I had to have this immersive human time-based experience in order to get the resonance and muscle memory for all of that. Had all of this time outside of time, all of this divine timing, all of this feminine energy to get the resonance and the muscle memory with divine timing and being outside of time. A lot of it was escape, some of it was escape, and some of it was like feeling the pressure of this time over here and not knowing not having the muscle memory for it. I'm not familiar with human timing and structure and linear way of being. It's very masculine energy. My feminine has avoided masculine energy. I spent the time over here being in that feminine energy, embracing her, allowing her to come out from hiding because she was hiding from masculine energy. There is a significant shift in the healing that I've been doing in feminine energy that has allowed her to open up to the wisdom of divine masculine energy. Divine, linear, human, time-based masculine energy. Using that to my benefit and not feeling enslaved by time. The feminine and the masculine, when they merge together in that way, you create time. We created time. So we can create our life too when we merge the two. So we're in the process of merging. There's like union energy all over the place right now. Feminine is learning how to receive that. The masculine is learning how to create and lead by being led. He takes that information from her and he's like, okay, I know how to do that. Let's do it together. So feminine, you need to take the time today to disconnect from the pressure of time. Okay? That's what I got.